Okay, guys, we're in the aftermath of the Zimmerman fiasco. And the reason I call that because, in my own opinion, I don't see how he couldn't get convicted. Well, let's not make this about him. Let's talk about reactions that we got from Black America and why I'm proud of a lot of Black Americans out there for doing what they've done and saying what they've done and not taking the reaction that the media wants us to take. If you watch a lot of media outlets during this whole situation after the verdict was announced, they were kind of hoping for a riot. They were hoping for some of that good old-fashioned Watts riot, Rodney King verdict riots. They were hoping for Black America just to freaking flip. And when none of that happened, I was sitting there like, thank you. And then I kind of think, I don't think the news outlets know why we're not reacting that way. Why Black America isn't upset as they're expecting us to be. Because we're upset, but we're not the kind of upset they want us to be. Because I watch so many news outlets from Fox News down to, CNN, down to NBC, to CBS, to ABC, and they're all trying to figure out why Black Americans aren't freaking out. Why we're not just livid or crying or just losing our minds. And it's because we've seen this so many times before. Injustice in America is not a new concept to Black Americans. It's never been a new concept. We can go back to Emmett Till and we know it's not a new concept. Go back to Rodney King. It's not a new concept. So for when somebody does what Zimmerman did, we thought from the beginning he was going to get off. We never sat there and said, well, he's definitely going to get convicted. We already had that in the back of our minds as the option of what could happen. It was a possibility that he was going to get off. So when he got off, we weren't shocked. We weren't sitting there like, oh my God, how did he get off? We knew it was possible. We knew it was a possibility. And that's why I'm so proud of, because I've seen so many videos after the verdict where they ask different people at rallies about why they're there, and they're telling us, I just want to stand up for somebody who's been, who hasn't been given the justice they deserve. They want to see justice served. And truth of the matter, I doubt we're going to see that happen. But I'm proud that Black people took it to a degree where we kind of said, hey, you're not going to goat me into doing something that's going to make the rest of my people look bad. I'm going to tell you my opinion. I'm going to voice my outrage, and that's how it's going to end. You're not going to get any violence out of me. You're not going to get me to burn down whole areas or parts of town. I'm not going to riot and attack anybody else. I'm going to take this as a person who's outraged and how they're going to voice their opinion in a, how can we say, a very dignified manner. And that's what I loved about that. Because, like I said, I've seen people do this. I saw there was 2 Klansmen who tried to come to one of these rallies, and they were trying to goat the people into doing something. They were trying to get them agitated. And I was so glad that there were several Black men there who said, hey, dude, step back. Let them fools be over there. Let them do what they're doing over there. Let's do what we're supposed to do. Let's do this in a dignified manner and show why we're outraged and how we cannot be pushed to do things that we're not going to do. And the thing about it, those 2 white guys who were at the thing, these 2 racist Klansmen who were there, they were like amazed that they could not get the reaction they wanted out of those men and women. And it was beautiful. And that's what I liked about this. I mean, it's a tragedy for what happened to Trayvon. But if this is something that will actually galvanize Black America to do better for themselves, or to want better, or to demand better from their government, maybe Trayvon's death does have a meaning for us, has an actual significant meaning for us. He may not get justice, but he may bring justice for others who are going to go down the same road, because you know this is not going to end. Events like this are popping up around the nation all the time. Just because they don't get the press coverage doesn't mean anything. I'm just hoping that we as a people can come together and galvanize ourselves to elevate ourselves to that level that we demand better for our people and for our communities. So like I said, I'm not crazy about what happened to Zimmerman. I respect the law. If they found him innocent, that's on them. I don't agree with the verdict, but I respect the verdict. But I do feel like this. I have a lot of condolences for the Martin family. I really feel sorry for what they have to go through, because this is horrific for them to deal with. But at the same time, if his death can mean something greater for our people, maybe this will be something that will help us out in the end. Maybe this will be a greater victory for us than the tragedy that we're enduring right now. Peace out.